Is this the part where we dance?
You know how to play the violin, Kelly?
Oh, yes, the world's little tiniest violin. I can do that.
I can only last so long.
Out of breath. It is 4:20. I'm surprised you are just. I'm surprised you didn't just take the damn day off.
What's up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. It's NBA Talk with Jay. As Kelly said, the 420 edition, man. No, we're not gassing up on the show, man, but we're trying to gas up these bookies. You know what I'm saying? We got our guy Skee Profit. Y'all know what it is. It's Wednesdays. We also have Kelly in Vegas, Kelly Stewart, for the first time on the show. What's up with you, Kelly? Everything cool with you?
Hey, life is really good. Trying to make some money through this NBA playoffs. We all know football is my bread and butter. Beyond that, I did do some stuff with NBA TV over the last couple years when I was with Turner. It was great. I learned so much. I got guys like Skee over at Wager Talk helping out so much with the handicapping side of things. I have learned a ton. But man, the NBA still just gets me. I mean, like, I'm still salty about that Celtics game the other night. So then I got a little soft and I put out some leans on some totals. Of course, it goes 3-0 because that's how this works. So I'm just kind of like navigating like, okay, what am I going to get between here and June? I don't want to bust up my bankroll too much. I want to give you guys sharp information, and I want to take some of that bookie's money. That's the goal, right?
Skee, what you think about that, my guy?
That is the goal, and don't let Kelly fool you. She's an excellent gambler, and I was up last year doing my NBA work, and I see Kelly pop up on my screen, NBA TV, and she's picking the entire week correctly. So don't let her fool you. She knows what she's talking about. For myself, I didn't have a good day yesterday. I went 3-4, but in general, NBA has been good. Like my last 750 plays or so, somewhere around the 56% mark. So got to get back on track today, and I got some plays, some ways to look to do it.
Yeah, I got some plays. Well, it's just 3 games on the card, guys. Kelly, it's all business here. We head straight into these games, man. Then we get up out of here. But we're going to the streets of Boston here, man. We got the Celtics here laying 3.5 versus the Nets, right? It was a close game, the last game. Really, the Nets, it's a tough way for me to look at this game because the Nets were supposed to win that game, and I worry about their mentality coming in this one when it's such a letdown, losing on the game on the buzzer beater type of shot as well. The Celtics could really build off that. Kind of played a terrible game down the stretch. We can't forget they're still missing Robert Williams. KD really didn't have too good of a game. It was Kyrie that was going off this time around, flicking the fans off, man, many a times as well. We knew he's going to get fined for that, but this is a tough one for me, a tough series overall here, Kelly. How do you think the Celtics bounce back in this one? Are you liking something with the total here?
I mean, you'd think the Celtics would be able to do what they did. Now, I look at this and I'm going, okay, the last line was 4. 4.5 is what it closed. I did bet the late number. Celtics had an atrocious fourth quarter, had a 15-point lead. The Nets do what they do. They went on a run. You mentioned Kyrie, were just absolutely on fire. He took all that hatred from the Boston fans and just lit it up, scored 39. But you're right, that buzzer beater. Sometimes as an athlete, those types of losses get you. Jason Tatum looked absolutely awesome in that one as well. I think I'm overthinking it here because I feel like there's some value within the Celtics with the short line. But when these two play each other, guess what? This game goes over the total. 5 straight. I'm trying not to overthink this one. And again, I lean towards the Celtics here, but they did me really dirty, and I'm trying not to let that go into a factor here. Total right now, it's 226. I know the whole world's going to be on the over, but this one looks like the game last night where we see that line start to tick down in the early number. That was the Hawks-Miami game. Closing line, 219.5, game lands 220. I think that's what we see tonight. So I'm going to hang tight, but I'm looking towards the over in this one.
Hey, I would agree as far as the over is going. Like you said, all of the games have went that way, and it's just matchup-wise. I don't see either team stopping each other, so I won't be betting the total. I did look at before the playoffs started, like totals of 230 or not totals of 230 or more. But the Nets, when they play competition, 60% win teams or more, they are 16-6 to the under. So that kind of makes me pump the brakes a little bit. But I'm invested on the Celtics. I have a ticket, for them to come out the East. I have a ticket for them, to make it to the finals. And this is the team that have been playing the best basketball in 2022. So I get they don't have Robert Williams. They tried to make it a big deal. They won that first game. They've been chugging right along. So I don't like the number. You know, you saw the last one landed right in between. Nets money line backers lost, Celtics spread backers lost. I can see this one going the same way. So if I have to bet it, I would pick the Nets plus the points. I just think it'll be a tight game. I think KD is not going to have a poor performance like you saw in that last one. I probably would bet his points over. And it's just tough. Nets shot 54% from the field, 46% from three. How much better can they actually play? So gun to my head, I'll be picking KD points over. That's probably my best bet in this one.
Yeah, I like this, Skee, because he had some good shots as well. He was just missing some gimmies over there. And this could be the one where Kyrie may not have. We can't forget, man, the guy's not really eating and drinking like he usually does because of the Ramadan. But it didn't matter last game, guys. But I must say for this one, it's a tough one for him because I know that the Nets can hang with these guys. The Celtics at the house, they have the better defense. They have Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. That two tandem right there is tough, man. But you have guys like Bruce Brown that's balling out like that for the Nets, man. They could take these guys far. Claxton as well. He was playing well off the bench when Drummond got into foul trouble. So I could understand that here. It's a tough game. It's a tough one for it, man. Y'all know me in the playoffs. I'm real selective, and I'm not forcing any plays, guys. If y'all ready, man, let's go over to the next game, man. It's something here I might be liking here, my guy. I'm just saying it's something here I might be liking. Y'all know with me, but the Sixers here laying 2, right? So they were laying 7 at the house. It's coming all the way down to 2. Raptors, the home team, down 0-2. These are my spots. These are the spots where I live by. Give me the Raptors here in the first half. Why they're favored by 1 in the first half? You see the 0-2 teams coming back home are 32-10-1 against the spread in that first half. The 0-2 team. That's thanks to Ralph Michaels for that stat as well. I always ride the first half teams in down 2-0. Kelly, could you talk me off? I like the Raptors here early and often.
You know, the Raptors, man. I gave it out. I think it was on Wager Talk today with Teddy. And I said, listen, I like this Raptors in the series. And then I went on Twitter not even 30 minutes later, and Charles Barkley mushed me. And if you guys remember, he was saying, talking about NBA TV days, I love Charles. He is hilarious. But that man is a straight up mush. And that concerned me. So I knew that I had a dead-on loser with my Raptors ticket, but this is the game. This is the deciding factor. The Raptors are at home. They are in a must-win situation, similar to kind of what we saw last night with the Pelicans. Of course, I didn't fire on the Pelicans, but that's beside the point. This is a Toronto team that was making money all year long. And then they get to the playoffs, and guess what? Just 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games. They have been so disappointing. It concerns me for the full game. You mentioned Ralph Michaels gave you a nice first half trend. That would be the way I'd be looking here. I don't love the total, 216.5 right now. I lean towards the under with these two teams. I just don't think I'm going to get to the window in regards to it. My question is, with this low spread, is Toronto going to win this game? If Toronto's going to win this game, I don't think you take the 1.5. I think you take the money line, and maybe that's where I'll be looking in the first half. Toronto first half and full game.
I can't talk either one of y'all off. You came with the numbers as far as they're motivated. You can't go down 0-3. That's pretty much a death sentence in NBA playoffs. So you're going to get the Raptors' best shot out the gate. I can't argue that at all. As far as what I'll be looking towards here, you got to go back to Toronto. Matisse Thybulle can't travel over there because of the restrictions with COVID and all that stuff. So who they have to defend Siakam? I know he didn't get his point prop yesterday, but 3 out of the 5 games he surpassed this number. I want to say 4 out of the last 6 he's gone over 25.5, and they don't have anybody to guard him. So I like Siakam points once again over 25.5. And OG Anunoby, they raised it from the last game. Last game we played over 16.5. It's up to 18.5, but it's still not high enough. Every time Scotty Barnes doesn't play, he goes up and over his point prop. He's for sure averaging over 20. I think he's closer to 26 points per game. So with his point prop at 18.5, I mean, Scotty Barnes is not making his way out there on the court. There's points to be had. I like both of those guys up and over their point prop number.
Yeah, you guys know I love to put the comments on the screen as well when somebody don't like to play. Please, hater, go out, pop off on the chat right now. Y'all tell me this shit's terrible play. It has no chance of cashing. Like Teddy came on the show yesterday. It was like, let me tell you why you're wrong. It was all good vibes, but yeah, Teddy, them Grizzlies, my guy.
Jay, speaking of the chat, real quick, I am shocked. Not one person. I've been watching the chat. Not one person has commented on me and Skee's living room.
It's only when we're separated.
Hey, you're right. I was waiting on it. But guys, as for this game, you talk about peak motivation, intensity, and coming out with a sense of urgency. You even see the Raptors come out with a little bit better first quarter in game 2. That was in Philly. Skee mentioned it. No Matisse Thybulle. Now, obviously, the Raptors are a little banged up as well. Even though Scotty Barnes is out of the walking boot and he did kind of go through shooting around today, he may not play, but he's out of the boot though. Gary Trent is going to play today. I just see these guys really coming out, like I said, with the intensity, with the focus. They know they're down 0-2. You cannot lose this game, and I think they know they come out with something hot. I took them first quarter -0.5 and for first half -1, my guys. And you see that split. They're -1 on the first half and +2 for a full game. The bookies start to do this over the past 3 years. They know that the down 0-2 coming home, that first half hits at a very high clip, guys. And it's cashing again today. Let's go over here to the streets of Milwaukee here, man. We got the Bucks laying 10 in this one, guys. This is a tough one for me because the Bucks, Kelly, they owned the Bulls basically all season, but we hopped on the Bulls there in that game 1, and they got the cover for us. They showed that they could keep it close versus the Bucks, even while losing the game. This is a crazy game for them, but I kind of feel like that the Bulls can keep it close again. I don't want to talk anyone out of the play. I know everyone likes the Bucks, but I wouldn't be surprised to see. And another one, you have DeRozan, one of their best players, had a bad game, Kelly. What if he has a good game today and they can keep this game close? You saw the Pelicans do it versus Suns.
Yeah, I watched this whole game, and some of my friends were in Milwaukee, and we were texting back and forth, and I'm like, the Bulls cannot win a game if you do not make your layups. They miss so many easy open shots. I think it was one of the guys from Barstool that tweeted, like, it feels like the Bulls are on 50 already, and right out of the gate, it was just ugly. But the Bulls put it together. Vooch hit some really nice shots. Levine did pretty good as well. And I don't know if Milwaukee has just been always this much of a slow starter in the playoffs, because since I've been watching the NBA over the last couple of years, it feels like it. Like they need some time to get going. And so I did tail the Bulls with you guys, and I was happy to get that cover. But I don't know what to make of this Bucks team. Are they the best team in the NBA? Probably roster-wise, no. But they have Giannis, and when he gets to work, he was just kicking their asses in the paint the other night. Kind of lean towards the over here. I'm not laying the 10 with the Bucks. I'll be honest with you. I just can't. Chicago, as an underdog, has been burning money all year long. They have been one of the worst underdogs. And I know because I started watching this team. I grew up a Bulls fan, if you will, like all the other 90s kids, and they were exciting. I was like, oh, okay, let's go Bulls. And they peaked in like early January, and then they fell off a cliff. I think we saw some glimpses of that early January team the other night. I just don't know if I really trust them. I think this looks like one of those knockout, drag out type of games where the Bulls could get that backdoor cover. The Bucks could hit a late 3-2 cover. So I think what I'm going to do, honestly, is just look towards the total. I initially lean towards the over. I'm going to look at this one a little bit more, see how these defenses are going to play, because that was a really fun game to watch. Like when the Bulls got in there and they were like ready to play, outside of those missing those layups, I thought, hey, look, the Bulls got a shot to win this one. Mm-hmm. Obviously, they missed some open shots there late. It was just kind of frustrating. And I don't know, you mentioned earlier before we went on live, you're like, hell, sometimes I don't like to watch the games I have action on, and I don't blame you. Because right now, that's exactly what it's doing to me. It's kind of giving me that false hope. Okay, this is what I saw from the Bulls. All they got to do is not make those same mistakes. This Bucks team is not a team that I want to bet against very often. I think that they're going to be deep into the playoffs. I think we might even see Bucks Suns yet again. We'll see how it plays out over the next couple of weeks. It's a little chalky, but boy, do those look like the two best teams right now.
Oh, man, Kelly.
I don't know, man. I think the Heat would take down the Bucks. I think the Heat would take down the Bucks.
So I made 2 futures bets in the East, and my picks are the Heat and the Celtics. I need one of them to win. I make a little bit of coin.
Love them Celtics.
Hey, they've been balling. They've been putting money in my pocket, man. I got to keep going where they feeding me. So Milwaukee, I don't think, I don't know. Something's off with them. They don't seem as hungry as they were last year. Maybe it's they missing PJ Tucker. He was, one of the guys who bring the energy. But something's off with that Bucks team. In general, for this game, I do like the over. I think, in that first game, both teams were just extremely rusty. You had the Bulls shooting absolutely pathetic. I think they shot less than 20% from 3, and the Bucks didn't shoot much better. They shot 25% from 3. So both teams, they had a week off. Now they're back in rhythm. I think they'll continue to play up tempo. You know, that's how the Bucks want to play, and they'll make a lot more of their shots. So I looked at the Bucks totals of 230 or less. Their last 11, 9 of them have gone over. You know, I think they get back to that today. So I'll be on there. And as far as the side, bro, don't bet the Bulls on the road. I know y'all got cashed in that first game, but I've been saying this for as long as I've been coming on this show, Jay. Do not bet the Bulls on the road, one, and do not bet the Bulls versus good teams. The last time they beat,
I was on them heavy game one.
I'm happy you cashed, bro. I'm happy. I want you to win, but I'm just saying, since December 4th, they have not beat one good team. A team with a win percentage of 60% or more. They've only covered 2 of them games. One of them was the one you were just talking about. So in all of those games, they lose by an average of 17.5 points per game. So it's pretty simple to me. Fade the Bulls on the road. Fade the Bulls versus good teams. I think Milwaukee looks a lot better today. But as far as my pocket, I'm on over 225.
Yeah, I couldn't talk you off. Like I said, I don't have a play in this game. I'm not on Bulls plus a 10. I got in and got out with that game one. I knew that they were going to come and cover that one. You do see the spread coming down a little bit, though, from 10 to – we almost saw the exact same thing with the Suns as well. That's line functionality as well. I feel like if the books had them graded to come out here and smack, this line would be maybe at 11. So, like I say, nothing official for me, but I would say that I'd lean towards the Bulls once again here just to keep it close. They will go down 0-2 very likely, but when you have that 10 points, laying double digits in the playoffs, it doesn't take much. All you need is for the Bulls to come in here and say, we need to give their best and not get blown out. You see what I'm saying? So, and when you have the dynamic where they lost all 4 times in the regular season, they're going to have something, a little extra pep in their step in the playoffs. Like I say, we saw it in game one, man. And DeRozan, their best player, had a terrible game, guys. So, like I say, I don't want to talk you out of play.
No, Jay, you make a really good point there. We're talking about reverse line movement, guys, and we saw it last night in the Pelicans game. I'm going to tell you this one thing I learned. It does not guarantee you're going to cash a ticket.
Exactly.
But if you see that line drop and 75% of the tickets are on that favorite and you see the line drop on the dog, the bookmakers are just going, come on, guys. How much more money you want to put on the Suns tonight? Because that's what they're doing. They're begging you. That means big time money came in on the other side that's respected. That means the bookmakers are really trying to trap you. So just be cautious when you do see those types of line moves. Jay's right. That does kind of give me that little nudge like, hey, Cal, do you want to bet the Bulls?
Yeah, like I said, I'm staying off of them tonight. The game one was really the spot, but I don't have any action on this game, so I'm going to watch the mess out, guys. The games that I don't have money on, I can watch those unbiased. You know what I'm saying? If I have money on something, I want every play to go my way. Refs running me hot, they missing layups, I'm going crazy. So no, it's just not good for my health, my mental health to watch the games that I got money on. Maybe a nice.
Jay's far more spiritual than me, Husky. Like I love getting fired up. Like I want to break that TV. I want to be yelling in their face like I'm on the court.
Skee, the score fires me up enough though. The score alone gets going, and I still see motherfuckers missing shots and shit just from the play-by-play. They still piss me off.
I'm in between. I'm like, sometimes I want to watch and be fired up like Kelly, and sometimes I want to chill and don't talk to me about it.
Do not text me during the game at all, please, man.
This is why Jay's gonna live to be like 95, and I'm gonna live to be like 65.
We both going to 100, man. All 3 of us, man. Let me go. I should go over here to Skee's house real quick as well. But just real quick, guys, I did launch the website. jmoneyismoney.com is live, guys. So if you like to check out some merchandise, some J Money swag glasses, some shirts as well, man. So go check me out. You no longer have to email me or DM me on Twitter. Go straight to jmoneyismoney.com. We got a special promo code for my guy Skee as well, guys. Check out the commercial.
Have you checked out all the new handicappers at Wager Talk and Sports Memo? If not, here's your chance. All NBA Talk with J Money viewers who are new to Wager Talk or Sports Memo can take 50% off their first purchase up to $100 using coupon code J50 when checking out. Even better, J50 can be used to double dip and redeemed once for a new customer at Wager Talk and once for a new customer at Sports Memo. Our new combined roster of experts is 50 plus deep, covering sports from all around the world, giving you tons of options to choose from. All you have to do to redeem this offer is be a first-time Wager Talk or Sports Memo customer. Go to wagertalk.com and sportsmemo.com. Choose the handicapper of your choice. Use coupon code J50 when checking out and take 50% off of everything in your cart up to $100.
Have you checked out all the new all our new cappers at Wager Talk?
I'm gonna call my girl right after this. I miss Ruby.
Hey,
She got some NBA as well. We're gonna have her on the show, Jay. She's good. I love Ruby.
Hey, she can come on the show anytime. People would love that. Oh, that's the girl from the commercial. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. I got a D, or if you can, DM her right after this and tell her, hit me up. We'd like to have her on the show, and she can do the live promo as well, man. I like that. Skee,
Johnny would love that. Johnny would love. She just comes on. We just pop her on live, like, hey, Ruby, come on for 10 minutes. Promo Skee.
That's a great idea.
I gotta say this real quick. I know we're at the end of the show, but like Skee, I think I have not been happier to find a guy like Skee at Wager Talk. Not only does he put in the work, Skee this year started off cold, and he knew he was betting too many games. And you know what? He adjusted, and he did what you're supposed to do. He's making sure he's taking care of his clients, and that is the most important thing to me as one of the Wager Talk owners. Is he said, you know what? I'm fucking up. How do I fix this? And that is exactly what he did. So congratulations to Skee. As he mentioned, 750 plays. Is out of his freaking mind, and still profitable for all those guys out there buying. So shout out to Skee for always sharing his plays with me, helping me with some my NBA handicapping as well.
Hey, I appreciate the kind words, Kelly, and I learned from the best. You know, you continue to teach us, and I'm gonna continue to learn. So, best bet segment time. I'm gonna go with Bucks Bulls. I don't see another game like that first one they played. It's gonna be up tempo. They'll both shoot a lot better. We'll go up and over 225 tonight.
I couldn't talk you off. I couldn't talk you out there. Kelly, do you like that? Anything I think you should ride with me, Kelly, to be honest with you. I mean, nothing's guaranteed, but I like this spot, Raptors first quarter and first half. But Kelly, what you liking on tonight's card?
You know, like I said, it seems really square. It really does. I did lean towards the Celtics. I just can't get to the window with this team. This Nets team is super talented. I don't know why. I feel like the Celtics should have tanked and they would have got whatever. That's beside the point. They got to play the Nets. This is going to be a long series, and I think that's where it's going to hurt Skee's Celtics future, is because the Celtics are going to get the crap kicked out of them for 7 games here. But I'm going to take the over. I do think we're going to see some more firepower from Durant, as Skee mentioned, and I think it's really square. And I hate to say that, but I'm going to take the over 226 as my best bet tonight.
Yeah, no need to be square. The public plays cash as well. You see what I'm saying? I just stepped foot in an arena. You see what I'm saying? Let's just say this: if you've been watching the show the past 3 days, she's 4-1. You see what I'm saying? So if you know, you know. But she says Raptors first quarter and first half today, my guys. If you guys don't know, my unborn daughter, she's been telling me some plays. She's 4-1 so far, and she says Raptors first quarter, first half, and they're coming out hot. And so we rock with it. We at the arena right now. You see what I'm saying?
Wait, Jay, are you telling me in like 21 years I'm gonna have some competition?
I believe you might have a little bit of comp, Kelly. She'll be on here on the show as well, man. She already starting off well, but no, in all seriousness though, I like the Raptors here first half full game. I mean, seriousness as well with her. So I do have a baby on the way, guys. But Raptors first quarter, first half, like I said, I'll say it again: 32-10-1 against the spread, down 0-2 coming home. This is the spot. It's even the spot so much. Books start having to grade this so heavily towards this side as well, even from the full game splits as well. So give me the Raptors here first quarter, first half. I still lean their way +2 or money line for the full game as well. I do think they win this game, but it starts early here, right? Obviously, Sixers, Joel Embiid, matchup nightmare for them. They could get it done full game, but I really do believe the Raptors come out here hot, smoking hot as well, man. Let's get some cash. I appreciate Skee and Kelly coming on with me. Y'all come on anytime. Skee here every Wednesday. Kelly, we might have to make it to do this all the time.
That's perfect. You get me out of Wager Talk today with Prez, I will be here every single Wednesday.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have to do it at the same time, but hey, it is what it is with Kelly, all through NFL as well. Hope to have you on here for some NFL shows as well. Y'all go and follow him on Twitter at Skee Profit, at Cali in Vegas. You can follow as well at J Money is Money, guys. We out. Let's get some cash.
Sorry,